All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome. We're playing some Modern. We got 3 awesome brews today. All right, the Hurricane just missed us. Just missed us. It was going towards us. It was coming right for us, and then decided to go that way. So lucky us. Lucky us indeed. And good luck to everyone out there who might be affected by it in Rhode Island and the Northeast. Oh, New England. Today we're playing Modern. Today we're playing 3 awesome brews. And this deck was played by BlooWah. BlooWah. BLOOWAH, who 5-0'd a Magic Online League, and it is a Boros Prison deck. General Ferrous Rokiric. Red, white, 1, 3-1, hexproof monocolored. So can't bolt it, can't path it. Whenever you cast a multi-card spell, make a 4/4 Golem token, which is awesome. Really, really good. And we see a prison deck built around this card, a card more often seen in like zoo decks and aggro decks and things like that. A card that's not really caught on, had a lot of hype early on, and mixing it up here with Lightning Helix, of course.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Manamorphose, Nahiri the Harbinger, and then there's a whole bunch of prison cards. You get, of course, everyone's favorite Chalice of the Void plus Blood Moon combo, and honestly, one of the biggest things for to come out of Modern Horizons 2 is that Chalice of the Void is just a really good card again. Chalice of the Void, obviously very, very good against all of these 1-mana spell decks with Ragavan and Unholy Heat and so on and so forth, as well as also being very good against all the Cascade decks playing Living End and Rhinos and so on and so forth. And even better for Chalice of the Void is the printing of Prismatic Ending, which allows Chalice of the Void decks to have that 1-mana removal spell to kill that Ragavan or Birds of Paradise on turn 1. That's also castable under Chalice of the Void because you can just pay X is 1. You can pay the same color twice if you have to. Whatever you need to do. You don't need to do that. But sure, so that's the idea. So the Prison deck and the Chalice deck gets a 1-mana removal spell, which is awesome. And then we have, again, Blood Moon. Of course, obviously a very, very good card in Modern. Except JC, thanks to resub.
Hey, Jim and chat. Hope everyone's doing we.
Big wing additions here are the Planeswalkers. Of course, Karn, the Great Creator, fits perfectly into the Prison Shell, getting Ensnaring Bridge and Friends out of the sideboard. And of course, Nahiri, the wing addition of Nahiri, boom. And Nahiri plays very, very well in Prison deck as well. Discard a card, get Emrakul, win the game. And that's awesome. I'm a huge, huge fan of Nahiri in these Prison decks especially because biggest part about Prison is you got to kill your opponent and you got to do it fast because if you give them enough time, they will wriggle their way out of the Chalice, the Void, or the Blood Moon and beat you anyway. Also, 4 main deck copies of Sanctifier en-Vec. So this deck is really looking to hate on the Ragavan decks. Again, this is a list that went 5-0 in a league. We're just playing it card for card. Gonna try it out and see how it goes. A lot of basic planes here, of course, for our Blood Moon deck. Sacred Foundry, Sunbaked Canyon, you get the idea. 1 Triumph for ending. Sideboard's got 3 copies of Justice Strike to kill Death Shadow, I assume. And some Leyline of Sanctities, and then a Karn Wishboard, which we'll go over during the gameplay itself. That's the deck brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
round number 1. Gabba Gandalf is here. And we are on the draw, unfortunately, which makes our hand a lot worse.
Hiya, everyone. Crazy weather out there.
Thanks to resub. Oh, that was King Killa. Awesome. And Beardy Boy resub, thank you too. On the play, this hand would be great.
2 years. W, let's play some Modern.
Turn 2 Chalice, turn 3 Blood Moon, turn 4 Karn. I think I'm still going to keep it. Opponent mulligan to 6. I don't want to mulligan this hand, honestly. So we're just going to keep it. And just see how it rolls. Obviously, if they have a fast start here, we're going to be in pretty big trouble. But I just don't think we can really afford to mulligan this hand. Get Karn. We can go get Ensnaring Bridge. We'll leave our sideboard up on the screen, maybe. Isn't really a good spot for it, I suppose. But which is a way to just see your wish targets in the sideboards. We see Scalding Tarn go. So thankfully, no 1-drop here to punish our keep opponent mulligan to 5 as well. And we just draw ending anyway.
Bingo!
So if they had played Ragavan, we were good to go. Better lucky than good, as always is the case. Scald turns into a sack here. Probably get a Triome, I would think. So our Blood Moon's going to look really good. Hallowed Fountain. Okay. And Shockin' and Thought Scour revealing Counterspell and Teferi. some sort of blue-white control deck, and no land. No land. Poor opponent. How embarrassing. Alright, well, Chalice here. And resolves instantly. So, although some of these blue-white decks are playing Chalice themselves, they're playing Thought Scours, they probably aren't. But, spike the land. Spike the land. And we're going to untap here. Now we need to think about if we're playing this Blood Moon or not. I think we probably are. They counter it, honestly. Like, they have an island in play already. We're trying to resolve Karn next turn. They've already milled a counterspell, so they would need running counterspells here to counter both the Blood Moon and the Karn, so just fire it up. We have Canyon, we have Awakening too. Counterspell, sure. So, let it ride. Pass it up. And 2 mana to play a Murktide. And we don't deal with that Murktide very well. It's only a 6/6, but Murktide indeed. Sanctifier en-Vec. Not super good against our Murktide here. So we can Karn, I suppose, and just get like Ensnaring Bridge. It's kind of a slow path. We don't really have any way to kill this, though. We have Nahiri, and that's basically it. They still have 4 cards in hand. Valakut Awakening to look for Nahiri just seems bad on top of the counter spells. So yeah, we're just gonna resolve Karn here. I'm gonna minus and get Ensnaring Bridge. Figure it out from there. And so you go. This also gains a bunch of life because the Murktide has to attack Karn now. This card is really, really good.
Hey Jim GD to SU back.
What's up, sir? Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Yeah, I mean, this card is... I think this card is mostly so good in the format right now is because it just evades so many of the format's removal spells. There's just so few cards that actually kill this. So it's really kind of unbelievable. Alright, so if they have a third counterspell here, they've already cast 2 counterspells. We're probably in trouble, but we can't really do a ton about it, so just ship it. Play Bridge. Resolves. Cool. And I guess we'll just play Sanctifier. Just a bear in this matchup. It's not, it's definitely a bit of a, a main deck hedge. Oops, that's the wrong button. But we actually obviously have to empty our hand here too, so. Sanctifying. Yes, a lot of removal is CMC-based, Fatal Push, Prismatic Ending, or damage-based. On Lightning Helix, Unholy Strength, and so on and so forth. New sub. Man. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Welcome. So they just Prismatic Endinged my 2-drop. That's great. I mean, that card is terrible anyway, so. Hey, it's Nahiri. Now, of course, the problem, with Ensnaring Bridge in play is that Nahiri can't get Emrakul. But we can just figure it out and go from there. So, play Nahiri. We're going to loot away this Prismatic Ending. And we'll figure it out as we go. There's a General Ferrous, sure. Only exile tapped artifacts. I'm going to play this Awakening as a land here. Play that, and just say go. Can always crack the Sunbaked Canyon. Running a Mardu version of his deck, that would make the Blood Moons much more devastating. So, don't think that's a good idea. As far as removing our own bridge, let's take a look at our deck list. We can Prismatic Ending it. If we get the Triome. I guess. It's a Fairy Time Raveler. Okay, that's awkward. Well, that's really, really good. So he seems to be running through a pretty bad matchup here in this first round. Because we don't answer Murktide very well. Not too great here. Not too great. Modern has evolved a lot. These Modern Horizon sets really change the format so much every time.
Just terminated everything. None of this CMC nonsense, lol.
It's up DMT. Terminate is playable. All right, so we're gonna. We could like Lightning Helix. The Fairy. We could play General and then Helix something and make a token. We We can crack Canopy. We can start by cracking Canopy. I don't even know if we even like want to play Ensnaring Bridge again. This is 3 hits to kill us, but all right, let's crack Canopy first. Start there. Another General, just another 4/4, I suppose. All right, so we're gonna play General, and I guess we're just gonna Helix it to Teferi. We could just like Helix them, honestly. Because the Teferi isn't really doing a ton. We can definitely attack it next turn, most likely. So, sure, let's Helix them.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Now you have 7 power in play, and they're at 14. Plus Teferi. And they're going to attack us, sure. Take 6. They have 6 cards in hand. I guess I could use, what's it called? That was a great draw. They could use Archmage's Charm to steal a Golem. Alright, we're going to move to combat and see what happens. Nahiri post-combat to exile this Murktide's great, so I want them to cast a spell here. So we're definitely going to attack. Alright, they're going to... Yeah, so what I said, they're going to steal our 4/4, which is actually insane for us. So now he gets to not attack. Play Nahiri. Make a 4/4. And minus on the Murktide. Which puts us in a really nice spot. And of course now Nahiri with the bridge no longer in play threatens Emrakul again. They have a lot of spells, but they have ending for our Golem. Nope. Maybe. Yes. Maybe. No. Plus Teferi again. Gandalf. Let's turn off Karn cams. Karn's not here. What's up, Festive? If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. Welcome. My name is Jim. First time you hit that follow button watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is a General Ferrous Prison deck. Again, got up in the 5.0 lists on Magic Online from a league, and I mentioned the player's name at the beginning of the deck. So it's the name of the deck when you see it in sideboarding. Opponent's tanking here. Just tapping lands, untapping lands. Archmage's Charm is another card that got a lot better too. Blue-white. And they're going to Prismatic Ending the token. Sure. They almost cast it for 1 and Chalice. That'd been great. They're going to attack Nahiri. The problem here is that we can block and save Nahiri. We have another one in our hand. Then we can't attack Teferi. So the question is, would I rather have... do you want to trade queens here, basically? We want to have no planeswalkers, or we both have planeswalkers? What's the thought here? I think having Nahiri is more important than having Teferi, so let's block. Ideally, we'll draw a multi-card spell here. That would be ideal, but they play a steal. Are they playing red too? Oh wow, we had no way to know that. That changes things a lot. And another General. All right, we're gonna loot away this Ensnaring Bridge. I think it's no longer part of the plan. Sanctifier, that does have Fro Red. That can block the Golem. So we'll play a General first. Hopefully they'll counterspell it. So we have that one, obviously. Resolves. And we'll play a Sanctifier. Exile all cards that are black and red from graveyards. Doesn't really do that much. Exiles our graveyard, I suppose, but whatever. I don't know why they make half the hate cards universal and half the hate cards one-sided, but... Alright, so... They're going to Prismatic Ending my... They just ending... This is just like literally one of the best cards in the format. Like, it's just so sick how good this card is. Alright, so they get to kill Nahiri here, which is certainly annoying, but not the end of the world. This is a red and white Golem. Red and white Golem. We were looking for a pro-red block there and did not get it. We did not get it. Alright, so multi-card card or Blood Moon. That's actually pretty good too. Let's play the General first to try and draw out a counterspell. Maybe Cryptic Command, something like that. And then lock him under Blood Moon. Oh, yeah.
Bingo! Alright.
You got Force or Nah? Force or Nah? Ending was originally an instant during testing. They're going to play Thought Scour and get it countered by Chalice the Void. Of course, sure, of course. Logical play. Alright, now you just need to not die to his 4-4. Because they really can't really cast much. Karn, the Great Creator. Interesting. What can we get out of this Karn here? We can get... I guess explosives on 0 that would kill. We kill with Chalice too. I mean, Ballista can block it for a turn. I guess Karn could just go up too. That's not particularly great though. Playing General is... I mean, obviously we need to draw a multicolored card of some kind. Explosives killing Chalice. Explosives isn't that bad. Like, how many 1-mana spells do they have in their deck anyway? Alright, sure, let's get Explosives. So, play Karn. Play Karn. Hello, play Karn. Minus this. Explodies. Explodies up Andy. Play for 0. And just say go. You can't code in the island because, well, you've already used Karn. It requires Karn to plus to kill the island. So that would not work. Alright, pop that. What's up, Para? Yeah, I played the Sweatsuit draft in my hotel room in Lake George. And that's pretty dope, too. Alright, so we'll just get like a Ballista now, I guess. I couldn't stream it, obviously, because I was on the motel internet. Hello? Why is everything going so slow right now? Huh? Was there a hurricane or something? Come on. What's the deal here? We can get coding now, I guess. Yeah, sure. What's the coding now? Play coding. We could play another Karn and actually just kill their island directly. Coding on the stack. This resolves, you can turn the island into a artifact. Move to second main to cast new Karn and plus it. And just kill the island immediately, which is great. Lock him up. Put him in jail. Thought Scour in response. Mills Lightning Bolt and Murktide. Yep, this is going to work. This is going to work. Yeah, you can't get Justice Strike with Karn. That's not going to work out too well. New Karn. I am Karn. And plus. And I think they're locked out, folks. Took him to jail. What's up, Hammer? Planes. The 4th ending could kill the coding. They're not the 4th ending. They really have the 4th ending? Come on.
Inconceivable!
Come on. We had them all locked up. They drew the 4th ending. Whatever. General A. We can just like Awakening and look for a... So annoying. What's minus? What are we going to get here? Like... Oh, wait. Hold on. I forgot. Karn gets cards in exile, too. So we can just go get the coding back. Let's do that. Let's do that. Magic Online is not having it today. Just not having it. Alright, so we're going to play coding. I guess the general, too. And we'll say go. Upkeep, Rashad, and port their planes. That is cool. Upkeep, port you. Make the land into an artifact so they can't tap it. Activated abilities can't be activated. Love it.
Game. Blouses.
Lock them out. The problem is, I don't think our sideboard's very good here at all. We have 4 Sanctifier back in our deck, and nothing to do with them. Unless you want to bring in, like... no, there's nothing to bring in here. Like, I don't even want these Prismatic Endings in my deck, you know? Or as Deafening Clarion. We could bring in, like... I mean, Walking Ballista is a card that you can draw, I guess. Like, Deafening Clarion is actually, like, worthless. Prismatic Ending is almost worthless. Does not seem like this deck list is very well suited for this matchup. I guess Strike Kill. Yeah, I guess Strike Kill's Murk Die. That's true. All right, so sure. Take out the endings. Just take out all the endings, I guess. I mean, I guess Sanctifier attacks for 2, which is, like, not the worst thing in the world. Take a Ballista. And you can bring in, like, Needle. Just, like, name Planeswalkers. It's better than Prismatic Ending, probably. Sure. Let's go. Justice will be served. Let justice be done upon them. Let the lords of the Black Land come forth. All right, we're going to keep this pretty bad hand. I'm not sure what a good hand looks like for us again in this matchup, honestly, but... Alright, so we're going to get a... Just get a duel. Play our Grizzly Bear on turn 2. Which really isn't, like, that bad. It's less about bringing in Needle and more about just removing a card that's totally dead. Prismatic Ending does actual nothing against them. So... Hello, opponent. What's up? I do think that it would be nice if there was a few more multicolored cards in the deck. I feel like we are a little light, you know? Manamorphose is sweet and all, but... Alright, so Island, go. We're going to get ourselves a Triome. And we're going to untap and play our Grizzly Bear. And, like, realistically, against a control deck, like, Grizzly Bear actually isn't that bad. It at least does something to affect the board and forces the action. Like, they do need to answer this at some point, or it will eventually kill them, so... It removes their ability to sit back forever.
Hope you have a GD day, Carrot.
What's up, Kingdom? Thanks for reset. Appreciate that. Yeah, Dead Gone's kind of cool, honestly. Dead Gone's kind of cool. Justice Strike. Nice big heaping wad of justice. Boom! Let's go. I don't really want to cast General here because, frankly, I'm not doing anything, so... They just have Counterspell up and they're not doing anything, so just chill. Play Foundry and just say go. And they're going to red, blue, ice my land. Kind of a strange play. Why they want me tapped out this turn. It's very peculiar. As opposed to, like, tapping the attacker. Tapping me on the upkeep. Like, why tap me out now? Means they probably have Counterspell. They just want to draw a card, I guess. Makes the most logical conclusion. Ken, reset. Thanks so much. Oh, what's going on? It says the connection is good, but everything is very, very laggy. Play 4th land. Do nothing, sure. So just see the bear go to work, you know? What's better than one bear, eh? What's better than one bear? And Sky reset. Thanks so much. Stranger's fine, yeah.
Wow.
Wow, wow, wow. Alright, so we're going to cast Grizzly Bear number 2. And again, like, even though this card isn't good, they can't just completely ignore it. It has to do something. And they can't bolt it and they can't fire it. So, again, not great, but it is something. It is something. And Gandalf knows it. Gandalf's like, oh, I really don't want to Archmage's Charm as Sanctifier en-Vec. I really don't want to do it. And there it is, though. Also exiles Fire Ice, too, for a little extra value, which is kind of nice. Play Mesa, say go. Probably fetch basic planes here. Just set up for a possible Blood Moon. Fetch Island, sure. So they're pretty insulated against Blood Moon now, so... Rain, reset, thanks so much.
I'm playing a Legacy 5 Kelvins next weekend. Favorite Legacy deck other than Goblins?
I don't play Legacy much anymore at all. I have no good advice for you, unfortunately. There's Blood Moon. They are insulated pretty well against it, but it still is pretty good. You know, Archmage's Charm and friends, so. Alright, now we got a pretty good clock in the bunch, getting for 4 of a turn. I don't really see a reason to do anything. I'm just going to play a land and say go. They've clearly agonized over these bears for a bit. They probably have at least one counterspell. We can just wait, cast multiple spells in a turn, decide if we're going to crack the canyon or not. We have a few answers to Murktide in our hand. They're really just like not doing anything. All right, cool. Play land, sure. Crack canyon. Nahiri, sure. Looking to force them to answer these bears before we do anything else. Justice again. It's a whole lot of justice. All right. Now they're at 7. Once again, I'm just not going to do anything. I'm in no rush to do anything. They play land number 7 and say go again. All right, untap. I mean, if it's going to be the game, if it's literally just going to be attack for 4, both players pass. Attack for 4, both players pass. Attack for 4, both players pass. I need they could go all the way on the soundboard. That's what I need. There's line number 8 and concede. What happened? They had 6 cards in their hand. Were they just too proud to counterspell a Grizzly Bear? They're just too proud? This card has a special ability called Crappy. Is a popular ability in Limited where the card looks so bad, no one wants to kill it, and then they'll just sit there and let it kill them before they do anything. That's game 1. All right. Yeah, okay, cool. Round 2. Oh my. Oh my. How do you put Emrakul in play? So Nahiri the Harbinger's ultimate allows you to sneak attack a creature from your deck. So Nahiri, 4 Nahiris and 1 Emrakul is a combo. You just need to. This was a deck a long time ago that Team MGG played a lot. I top 8 a few opens with it. Pete won an open with it. It was the Nahiri control deck where you just played counter spells and Lightning Helixes and Snapcaster Mages and 4 Nahiris and 1 Emrakul and won the game that way. Super cool. We're gonna mulligan here. Hand's pretty bad though. I think it's one of the more underplayed cards in Modern, honestly. All right, hand's not great, but we're going to keep. We're on 6 now, and we're on the draw. So ship a Karn, and we have a Helix, and then we draw a land. We can Blood Moon them, so we'll deal with that. Hallowed Fountain. Everyone apparently watched Nassif top 8 that tournament today. When Nassif lost the finals, I think, right? Helix number 2. All right. All right. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. This hurricane not doing much rocking over here on the mound. All right, so Triome and draw land. No, if we don't draw land here, we're probably going to lose. But if we draw a land next turn, we've got 2 things to play now, which isn't too bad, I guess. Nope, it's Jeskai again. Jeskai again. I mean, like. Really think his matchup seems pretty bad for us. Like, truth be told. Plus it, sure. I mean, I guess we resolve Blood Moon and just bounce it, but we need to land here pretty bad. Or not. Alright, we're dead. We're dead. Yeah. Matchup does not seem very good to us, or to me. Just like, we have a lot of dead cards. We won one last match somehow, but our opponent just like couldn't beat our Grizzly Bears. You can't imagine all of our opponents not being able to beat Grizzly Bear, you know? Kill me here, Smalls. Just killing me. They have 5 cards in hand. Nahiri, Nahiri, Nahiri. The good news is we have Grizzly Bears. We have Grizzly Bears. They're going to cast Factor Fiction in response. Well, folks, we can never win the game. In a million years. In a million years. We gotta split the Fact Eviction and the Cryptic Command. It's probably this. I'm pretty sure we can't beat either pile, but yeah, this is bad. This is bad. Is Triome and Helix not to give away our deck? I mean, like, probably not. All right, they took the land cryptic pile. So they're gonna have 7 cards in hand. If we don't draw a land, might just scoop, honestly. We probably just can't win this game anyway, so no need to reveal that we're playing Blood Moon and stuff. I would say Triome makes it look like we're not playing Blood Moon. We're obviously not 3 colors, but opponent doesn't know that, so. Lightning Helix, oh my god. Fetch, yeah. What do you got for me, opponent? What do you got for me? Another basic? They know. They know. Alright. Not a very fun game there. The old 2-lander, no, don't draw a 3rd land. Again, we don't really have anything to bring in here. I also don't know if they're Murktide or not. I'm going to bring these in, I guess, because they're better than Prismatic Ending, but cut the endings and cut the Deafening Clarion and bring in the Ballista and the Needle again. Alright, Sanctifier, en-Vec, we need you, bud. We need you. It's the Waffo list? What's the Waffo list? I assume no Murktides in the Waffo list. But alright. No lands again? We have 2 lands, I guess. Ugh. We have no planes either. I'm just gonna keep this. I feel like this is kind of a bad matchup. Let's try and get lucky. Let's try and get lucky. Just draw a land. We can Manamorphose into it also. Spike this Blood Moon on turn 3. Island, go. Not lucky. Planes, too. That's pretty cool. Alright. Just there you go. Sideboard's tough because, like, obviously you just have a lot of Karn cards, so you just lose a lot of your sideboard. Not big on these Leyline of Sanctity, I'm not going to lie about that, but alright, so I can't imagine this is going to resolve, but I think cast Manamorphose. I just wait till I have a general. I think I should wait, actually. Alright, Blood Moon. Nahiri Boom, Victor? On what? Magic Online? They're going to cycle Shark Typhoon for 0. That's what I'm talking about. What?
Inconceivable!
Come on. They just naturally draw Island and Plains? Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. We resolve Nahiri or Karn here. What is the more threatening card? Probably Nahiri. Just dump this land. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. How many ways can they deal with the Nahiri? Celestial Colonnade? Okay. Draw. Canyon. I'm gonna discard with Manamorphose now. I gotta make some land drops, so. Discard Manamorphose. Draw Plains. Alright. Just gonna play Karn. Make them spend their mana to counter my stuff and not deal with Nahiri. So 1 white, 2 blue. So they Archmage's Charm this. Otherwise they would draw 2 and have more chance to find an answer to a Nahiri. The problem, of course, is that Nahiri Ultimate is very sketchy against Cryptic Command because they can just tap the Emrakul. One white, 2 blue, 3 blue. Archmage's Charm, draw 2, aka Desperation, aka about to get Annihilator 6th, aka
Get off my plane.
Oh, they can have ice. They can't have ice. It has protection from instants. Triple Lightning Helix. Oh my god, we're going for it. We're going for it. Let's do this! Emrakul, where are you, friend? It's touring some Aeons here. Attack step. Woo!
Bingo! All right.
Sorry, say finish them. But Jim, you only dealt 15 points of damage. How can you possibly win? I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. Overkill. Flawless victory. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's better. All right. So if they're like the pure control deck, maybe I want to cut these Justice Strikes and put the endings back in, I guess. So we can like kill it to Fairy, maybe. Bring in like 2 endings, cut a Justice Strike. Yeah, whatever, sure. Sharks. Yeah, that's true. Void Mirror for Force, that's pretty narrow. We can like Helix Sharks. We can deal with Sharks other ways too. And it can possibly kill like a Teferi or like something like that, I guess. That was cool. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Raiders fan in chat if you enjoyed that one. That was a good one. Come on, opponent. Let's go. Hello.
Where are they?
Hello. Opponents are reeling still. Opponents just trying to get themselves back up after that devastating beatdown we just laid on them. All right. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. Okay. Hall Fountain. Get ourselves a Triome. Didn't even have 6 to annihilate. Alright, so they are Soft and Blood Moon currently. Triome. We do have a fairly threatening hand. We should have multiple threats, so we're curving out threat. Alright, so I think they actually play Chalice themselves, maybe. So it's not even that good, but what are you gonna do? Basic Island, sure. The General. The General. Counterspell? Sure. Just gonna jam. Again, don't think it's a great matchup, so we're just gonna try and jam. Try and resolve something. What's up, Mulder? Are we gonna jam into Cryptic Command? Not sure about that one. Let's see what we draw here. Pithing Needle? Gross. No, we can't jam anyway, so I think we just play Awakening as a land and say go. Yeah. Alright. Obviously we'd like to get this Emrakul out of our hand, but or hear me out, we could just make 15 land drops and cast it that way. That'd be cool. Don't cast Factor Fiction, please. Oh god. Oh, it's Shark Typhoon. Thank God. All right, it's not Factor Fiction. We can still win the game. All right, so we'll kill this.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Still 2 for 1 though. We are way behind on cards. 2 mana? No.
Hey, 10 months. Stay safe.
Spreading Seas. What? Thanks to resub, McIntyre. Appreciate that. Spreading Seas. What is going on? What year is it? All right. 5 cards in hand. I am Karn. All right. Let's fire up Manamorphose to start. Obviously, more than welcome to counter this. I have 5 cards in hand. It's gonna be tough, folks. I told you it wasn't a good matchup. I mean, I'm just saying. You know, it feels like this is like a pretty bad matchup. Really have our cards just don't line up particularly well. We have a lot of dead cards. Obviously, we've been winning, which is kind of cool. Oh! Bear. The Bear Necessities. I'm still going to Karn, though. I'd rather them counter my Karn than draw 2 cards, so... What's up, Blood Eyes? Of course it's going on YouTube. Of course it's going on YouTube. All my YouTube folks, say hi. Your YouTube comment of the day is all capital letters. Of course it's on YouTube. Of course it's on YouTube. Play Teferi. They can bounce Seize and cast it again and draw a bunch of cards, which kind of sucks, but... We have a lot to do today. We have 3 decks to play. We got a little ad read to do. And we have a little Twitch bounty board action to do. Make some money. Play some Magic. Minus Teferi, bounce Spreading Seas. Don't recast it. So, it looks like a counterspell of some kind. Sanctifier, en-Vec. Nope, not like that. Nope, not like that either. And of course we can't cast our Needle because there's a Chalice in play, and Emrakul's not doing much either, but they have 5 cards in hand. Manamorphose will trigger General, yes. Tap 4, tap 5. Teferi. I think we're dead, folks. I think we're dead. Teferi untap 2 into counterspell is pretty freaking good. That's pretty freaking good. But the Bears are here. The Bears are here. Da Bears. Trying to make some moves. Wish I could cast this damn Pithing Needle. Like, we're going to bear it up here. There's no way they don't have counterspell, so just play the card that they don't have an answer to at the moment and try and resolve Nahiri later, I guess. Start working on Mr. Teferi. This card's so freaking good. Seize the Triome, sure. Prismatic Ending, Sanctifier. That's not good. No, yes, no. Yes. Seize the Stoneforge? What is going on here? It's like blue-white control circa like 2006 or something. White? They have Ending too, or another Spreading Seas? If the prison deck gets out-prisoned by this blue-white control, they're going to be pretty sad. I'm pretty sad, I'm not going to lie. Untap 2, still have counterspell up. Unreal. Unreal. Justice. Yeah, there's no justice here. No justice. Yeah, I mean, they have 7 cards in hand. Yeah, when I said this was a bad matchup, I really did mean it. I really did feel like it'd be very difficult to win these control matchups. I mean, we've now played 2 of them in a row. We have won 1 of them somehow. But, yeah, this is why. Like, our cards just don't line up particularly well. Our Chalices aren't that good against them. Our Blood Moons are... They're okay, but what is this? Can I cast Dark Typhoon? That's going to make it difficult to win. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah, they play Chalice of the Void because Prismatic Ending is so good with Chalice. So they're doing the same thing we're doing, just a different flavor of it. And I can't imagine we ever win this game. I'm going to cast this, they're going to counter it, we're going to concede. And put me out of my misery. All right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, just an awful, awful matchup. Not too good. Not too good. Round 3. Please don't be blue-white control again. We're going to mulligan. We're going to mulligan. Sure. Not a great hand. Not a great hand, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Lost a die roll again. Arid Mesa? Sure. Blood Moon? Sure. Makes the hand better. Makes the hand better. Arid Mesa. What kind of Arid Mesa deck is this? Don't get a freaking Jeskai Triome. Alright, I don't want to... Oh my god.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Stop. All right, sure. Grizzly Bears, go get him, buddy. Counterspell it, please. I dare you. I want you to do it. Come on. Come on, I want you to do it. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Just get a non-basic too, please. Control players, am I right? Am I right? No, they just got... That was a weird lag spike. They got Blood Crypt, played an Arid Mesa, and said go. Okay. So what is this? What's going on over here? Blood Crypt Triome? I think we're just jamming Blood Moon, honestly. Here comes Sanctifier. They don't have Lurse. Just gonna cast Blood Moon. Like... They can obviously fetch a Plains in response if they want to, but you know, Jeskai Triome Blood Crypt is kind of a weird way to start. They could be like a creativity deck and they have a Dwarven Mine. They're playing all mountains, but Blood Moon's good against that too. Steam Bents, untapped. Go on, tell me more. Do they have a Prismari command here? And they're going to creativity next turn and kill us? I hate being right. I do hate being right. So now with any land, they can creativity the token and we get an Emrakul if they're playing Emrakul. They're going to discard Emrakul and make a treasure. Okay. So, if they have creativity, we're dead. So we can't beat Emrakul. Which they clearly do, obviously. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty lame. Alright. No, it's Archon of Cruelty. What? What?
Inconceivable!
Okay. So you're saying we have a chance to win this game? Are they like a Reanimator deck too or something? Why would they have Archon in their deck as well? So now you can just like Nahiri next turn to kill this. And they probably can't cast many more spells. Yeah, so we'll discard Manamorphose, play Nahiri, eat this. Alright. Sure. Why play Archon and Emrakul? It's Grixis Reanimator? Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Discard Manamorphose. And go to 10, go to 4. I mean, we're pretty close to dead, but like they just can't cast any spells that aren't Indomitable creativity for the most part, so... Are you serious? Rough day at the office, folks. Rough day at the office. Yeah, alright, I guess you win. Okay. Sure. What are we gonna do about this? I guess I don't want Deafening Clarion. I don't want Prismatic Ending again. We've really played against the half of the format that does not care about Prismatic Ending, that's for sure. I guess we want Justice Strike. Do they have, like, discard spells? You don't really stop creativity that well, realistically. I guess Ending can kill like a treasure or something like that. So I guess we'll keep that in. They do have discard spells. All right, well, what are you gonna do? Our Chalices seem bad too. Oh man, this has been an absolutely brutal league so far. Just a brutal league. We're gonna mulligan. I guess we're gonna keep. We're gonna ship it to Nahiri, and put a mulligan to 6 also. All right, Triome, natural draw. Let's go. So we gotta like, it stinks because like their most important card cost red X. So while Blood Moon, they are like a 4-color deck. Blood Moon is not gonna lock out their most important card, which is pretty tough. And then we don't answer a resolved Emrakul ever. And we had an answer to their Archon there. They just had the recombo though. They should draw multiple cards off Archon. So come on now. Board in the Spreading Seas. I wish I had Spreading Seas. I love that card. I love that card. Opponents of a tank. Turn 1. If you haven't followed, turn that follow. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit the buttons. All right? You're all great. I love you all. Hit those buttons, please. Opponent. Please. Smash yo face. Is it Smashy O face or Smash yo face? 1990. 1990. Smashy O face. Folks, just tuning in. Welcome to the stream. We'll wait for our opponent here. We'll look at our deck list real fast. We are playing BlooWah's deck from a 5-0 on Magic Online. They 5-0 at a league with this deck. It is a General Ferrous Prison deck. General Ferrous Prison deck. So we got Chalice and Blood Moon going alongside General Ferrous. Super, super cool. And we are currently 1-1. We somehow beat Jeskai Control. We lost to BlooWah Control. And now we're playing against some sort of creativity. Up there we go. Yeah, weird lag spikes. I don't know what's going on, honestly. But there's your crab. There's your hard evidence. Sanctifier, en-Vec. I don't really see a reason to Manamorphose, so sure. They played an 0-3 to beat our Grizzly Bear, which is unfortunate. But gonna play it anyway. Smashy of Ace. Love it. Love it. Smashy of Ace. That's what it has to be. Crap. Crap, people. Triome. Chalice the Void. I mean, we'll start with just casting Manamorphose. We'll go from there. Gonna make a red and a white. Another Karn. So I guess we're just going to play Chalice on one. Just going to be okay against them, but not great. And I guess we're just going to say go. I mean, we can, do a little bluff attack, I suppose. They're probably going to block now. If we attack first, I mean, I guess, I don't know what card deals 2 damage. They wouldn't have block with, but... Alright, say go. Need to draw line number 4 here. Oh, the hurricane passes already. It just totally missed us. It's supposed to fly directly over our house, like literally directly over our house. And apparently it shifted overnight. So we woke up and it was just like 100 miles out east. So there's no hurricane here unless you brought it with you. Land? No. Land? Red, white. No. You can't Justice Strike a crab. Crabs have no justice. Crabs have no sense of justice at all. Hard evidence. Is a cube card, you think? What do y'all think? Cube card, yeah or nay? Come on, opponent. Let's go. Prismari command. Yeah, we're just dead as can be here. Need to fire up the creativity and just can't do anything. Yeah, all right. They get Emrakul and Archon of Cruelty. All right. Yeah, we're dead, folks. Rough league so far. Rough league.
You know what?
So Nicole's here.
Dylan just resubbed to say Sunday.
The first day of the week is Monday or Sunday. That's your other YouTube comment of the day. You want a die roll?
It's
Sunday. Oh my god. It's the end of the week. Look at this.
Great.
Look at this freaking hand. All right, let's go. All right. I guess we're gonna mulligan this hand because it's just awful.
Anybody who works, a 9 to 5 knows that Sunday is not part of the weekend. Sunday is the part of like existential dread where you just spend all day worrying about how you have to go to work the next day.
Still part of the weekend though.
It's not.
Your work week starts on Monday. Oh, we're gonna keep this. Keep this shit Manamorphose. We have Chalice on 2. Opponent mulligan 6 also. I feel like we've drawn General Ferrous. We drew it like a bunch of times in that first game, and then haven't drawn it since, like at all. So
I'm gonna go finish writing our calendar that starts on Sunday.
Just because a calendar starts on Sunday doesn't mean that it's
every calendar starts on Sunday.
Wrong. Which is wrong. I'm sorry.
How does your book start?
First day of the week. Yeah, so the good evidence here. Evidence for the correct side is here. That my date book.
Oh, is this why this is the only date book? Jim has to find this specific date book. Is that why you have to buy this?
Starts on Monday.
Because
and then it's Saturday, Sunday at the end there.
Mine starts on Sunday.
Yeah.
Is that why you have to buy that specific one? We every year we have to go to a Barnes and I almost said Borders, Barnes and Nobles.
The hell's a Borders?
Right, to find that specific date book every year.
We get
like
Tron
a big
now.
thing around Christmas.
Tron it up.
We had to find Jim's date
Tron
book
it up.
for him. So
I didn't even get one last year.
Existential dread day.
We're a Chalice here. We could ending the sphere. Denies them a draw and a green mana. But Chalice on one's like good against their bad hands, but bad against their good hands. Because if they have to cycle through some crap, it's really good. I think we're gonna actually ending here. Just gonna ending this thing. It'll get exiled also, so you don't draw a card. Now if they're relying on that for Sylvan Scrying mana or whatever, it could be a thing. So versus Tower, okay. Just gonna Natty Tron us here probably anyway. 2 mana. Oh no, is this a? They're gonna Chalice us back. Oh, they're Eldrazi Tron. They're probably no. They're playing. They played Star, so they're just playing Manic Ballista. That's interesting.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Do we have to do this now? I could just play Chalice on one and let them draw natural Tron if they have it. If they chose to play Ballista though over like Star, Sphere, etc., yeah, I'm gonna play Moon. Found a matchup, folks. Found a matchup. Sauron and Saruman. Oblivion Stone. Karnya. General Ferrous. Not very good against Walking Ballista. Obviously, we Karn here. We turn off the O-Stone, kind of, but we can like Karn plus. They can pump Ballista, attack it. And then next turn we can General as a blocker. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Play Karn. Turn off O-Stone. Captain Slam. 2 pair. What a Tron player. What a Tron player with 2 pair here. We have a sideboard here. Attack Karn for 1. Attack Karn for 2. Pump it. Sure. We draw like... I mean, Nahiri be... Oh, they can't ping, actually, because of the Karn. Oh, they can't even pump it because of Karn. Duh. Come on now, Jim. They got nothing. They got nothing at all. So we want to probably play Ferrous and I guess get Liquimetal Coating and start eating their lands. And plays. Coating. And play Ferrous. Probably play Chalice for 1, honestly, too. Because, like, why not just turn off their stuff? There's no reason to play Coating this turn. Just they go. Lock them up. Probably blocking with Ferrous anyway, so. Block, block, block. Because now they're never going to get to enough mana to cast their spells, so. Let's. Oh, yeah. Sanctifier en-Vec. Sanctifier en-Vec is here to hang out. All about it. All about it. Plus, kill those lands. Play our Grizzly Bear. Grizzly Bear. I'm getting Berry. Now we draw Manamorphose. Of course. Of course. Red, white. Prismatic Ending. That's annoying. So we had like named a different color. We could have killed the O-Stone. That's probably a correct play to do that, honestly, whenever we didn't do it. So, make this an artifact. Karn it. Just slowly under the weight of this stone rain every turn. The walls are closing in. Ours is mine. Oh, that's the old Tronsky. That's the old Tronsky. They had the old Tronsky. They wanted it. Couldn't have it, though. Couldn't have it. That's mine. Give me that. Getting in. Sanctifier en-Vec going coast to coast here. Yeah. Yeah.
Game. Blouses.
That's better, right? Freaking Sanctifier en-Vecs. There's nowhere to put them. You know, the problem is that, like, there's just nowhere to put them because we can't really board them out. None of these cards are board inable. You're bringing, like, Shattering Spree, I guess, and cut a Sanctifier. But realistically, they're just, like, isn't... I guess Clarion's worse. Yeah, I mean, I will say that I think that this deck is built a little too focused on beating Ragavan decks with Sanctifier and red decks in general. Red is probably the most powerful color in the format, but there are other decks, obviously, so... Alright, so we still have these Sanctifiers in our deck. Oh, man. Yeah, deck hasn't seemed too good. It looks really cool, but there aren't really enough multicolored cards, even, honestly, for General Ferrous. General Ferrous hasn't been particularly exciting. Then we made 2 4/4s so far. We're in match number 4 at the moment. We have more cool decks, though. We have more cool decks, too. We'll finish strong here. Clown this Tron player and beat somebody else. Come on, opponent. You can do it. Well, ready for opponent. On a reminder, everyone check out Colas Apparel. ColasApparel.shop. Promo code JIM10, 10% off your order. Best Magic gear out there. Not close. Super comfortable shirts. Super awesome designs. Just the best shirts. I have every one, basically. I have an entire draw full of them. They're freaking awesome. ColasApparel.shop. Promo code JIM10, 10% off your order. ColasApparel.shop. Blood Moon is here. Grizzly Bear is here. All right, keeping. Playing ball against 6. Playing ball against a 5. Opponent's a smart Tron player. Thanks, Timon. Appreciate it. Wow, wow, wow. Put them all against a 4. How are they ever going to beat my double Grizzly Bear draw? I just want to know. I just want to know. How are they ever going to beat it? Opponent's still thinking about 4 cards. Map. Alright, great. This is why Ending's just so good. It just answers literally anything on turn 1. It's just such a flexible card. Just like...
Get off my plane.
You're done. What are you going to do now? Or is it mine? Sure. I got freaking Grizzly Bear. Freaking Grizzly Bear here. The Bears. Cannot match my power. Chromatic Star, sure. And they're holding it. So they definitely have Sylvan Scrying in hand. I might actually just ending this, honestly. Because they 100% have Scrying in their hand if it didn't crack another turn. Yeah, sure. Seems better than playing a barrier. Ship it. They can crack and draw in response, obviously, but it's fine. They're on 4 cards, so the quantity of resources doesn't matter that much. We did miss a land drop, which sucks, but... Forest. Scrying. That's not good. Let's draw a land, please. Any untapped land off the top of our deck. Any untapped land. Come on now. Ah! Oh, we're dead. Unbelievable. There's 2 tap lands in the whole deck. Unfreaking unbelievable. Alright, well, I'm going to assume they have a payoff here, and it can literally be anything if we're trying to lose the game, so... Here it comes. It's Karn. It actually wasn't... Of all the payoffs, that isn't actually that bad. Take a Helix. Okay. And they have a why would they... What? Just play Stirrings first. What are you doing? Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Okay. Unfortunately, they can just minus the Karn and kill the Blood Moon now, so we're going to game. We're going to next game. Karn's on 10. We attack Karn to 6. And minus on Blood Moon. Cast Ugin, win the game. So, yeah. Unfortunately, we couldn't draw that 3rd land in a timely fashion. We lost the game. Game 3 on the play. Let's go. The Bears. The Bears are trying their best. They're like Igor. They're like Igor. They're just trying their best. The Bears. How in the world this deck 5-0 League? Like, they just play against, like, you know, Ragavan decks 5 rounds in a row, I guess. Emrakul, the Aeons Torn. Yeah, not really a fan of this one. It looked really, really cool. I saw the list and I was like, this deck is sweet. I'm definitely playing this deck. But yeah, I'm pretty unimpressed here. The biggest thing is that, like, if you're just gonna play a card like this in your main deck, that's your metagame call. You gotta have a plan to get rid of it when it doesn't work, you know? And like, there's just no way to board it out. You had to leave it in all these bad matchups. You shouldn't have a choice. All right, we're gonna keep this. Draw an untapped land in our first 2 draws. We can play Blood Moon and Chalice on curve. If we don't, we play Blood Moon on turn 3. Opponent, oh my god, my opponent kept 7. We're dead. Oh, we're on the play, never mind. We'll play this with Thalia? That would make every card in my deck cost 1 more mana. Thalia's good against us. That's not going to work. I love Thalia, but... Oh, the bear. Alright, so, again, if we Chalice here, we can't Blood Moon next turn. Let's draw a land, so we're just going to, like, suck it up and play other Valakut Stoneforge. Just play Blood Moon on turn 3. They kept 7. I think we're just dead. Like, I think there's no chance for us. You only keep 7 when you're playing Tron if your hand is completely made. You get a forest here? Yep. Sylvan Scrying, okay. And then they're going to Nature's Claim and play a Wormcoil next turn or something like that. I think we're in trouble. J-Bro. Let's hear it for J-Bro. J-Bro, how's that cube? It looks pretty cool. Sanctum movement. Oh my god. You're coming in from J-Bro stream. What's up, my friends? Welcome. We're playing some Modern today. Meg with a resub. Thanks so much.
What an amazing 2 years with an amazing creator and community. You the best, Jim. Jimmed pile drivers.
Thanks, Meg. Appreciate it. All right, and we draw Karn, the Great Creator. So we're going to Manamorphose here. I'm gonna hold Manamorphose for General Ferrous here, and just gonna say a prayer basically. They already have Tron because they search for Sanctum of Ugin, so they probably have claim into Big Thing this turn. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Some odd lag. Chalice on 1, take away Nature's Claim. That's fair. That's fair. The problem is if we don't pressure them, then they can just like play O-Stone or just start hard casting things too. Like they have plenty of land drops to make, you know. So if they start making land drops, casting Gragdos and casting Wormcoil and stuff like that too. Chalice on 1's definitely interesting. That might have been correct. A little lag spike here. Yeah, things are laggy today. I don't know why. Hurricane, I guess, but the stream's going fine. But I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Again, thanks to the raid, J-Bro. If you haven't seen J-Bro, J-Bro is constantly among the league leaders in cube trophies. J-Bro's the Brom. Good people, too. Good people. Appreciate the raid. Check out J-Bro if you haven't. Team J-Bro. Get a shout out in chat, please. And, yeah, it's working. I don't know what the deal is, so. It's like stuck on, like, I hit okay, but it's like my clock's still going, so. I don't know what the deal is. Thanks, HS. Hello? Hello? Should I, like, restart Magic Online or something? I don't know what to do. Somebody help me, what do I do? There's a deck we're playing if you're just tuning in. We have more decks to play. We're playing this crazy Dark Confidant human food deck. And then we're playing this crazy Creativity Titan deck, which is super cool. Okay, I guess I'm going to restart Magic Online. Well, welcome back. There's your Nature's Claim. So maybe I should have played the Chalice on 1, honestly. And following it up with Ugin the Ineffable. Okay, I guess. Sure. Destroy target permanents 1 or more colors. Alright, yeah. Hexproof of monocolor has not been so good so far. So Ugin goes to 1 loyalty. We can't punish it at all. Yeah, we're super dead now. Oh, never mind. I mean, they just have 5 cards in their hands. There's no way we can ever win. But let's cast this. Make white. Draw land. Helix that and play Sanctifier en-Vec. Are you ready to sanctify? What is this Tron deck? Okay, sure. And double Ugin the Ineffable? Alright. I mean. And then Wormcoil. Yeah, Wormcoil is very good. That card's not beatable. Alright. Nahiri the Harbinger. Yeah. Alright, so I think I might have punted, but I don't think it would have mattered, actually. I mean, I would have played Chalice on 1. They couldn't cast Nature's Claim, and they would have just made land drops and cast Ugins anyway. And we had no way to stop that regardless, so. Yeah, alright. I'm going to call it a mistake. This deck just seems atrociously bad. I can't believe we even won the match that we won. We just got pretty lucky, it felt like, too. I'm really unimpressed with this deck. This deck is just not good. I mean, obviously, I think our matchups lined up really, really poorly, and I'm sure they could have lined up a lot better if, we had, played against any Ragavan decks or mono red decks, prowess decks. But yeah, super cute idea. Definitely like the thought process here, but just too many things wrong with this deck. It's too focused on beating some things, can't beat other things. Sanctifier main deck just seems awful because there's no way to board it out. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. But we tried it out. It was cool. It was worth it. So we're playing more decks next on stream. But all you YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and you're all great. All right, thanks YouTube. Appreciate it.